Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight between Gervonta Tank Davies versus Lamont Roach. The fight is for the WBA titles, World Championship. This fight is somehow, let me say, because a lot of people don't really give a damn about this fight. They don't care about this fight. The fight they want to see is Gervonta Tank Davies against Shakur Stevenson. That is the main fight. And if Gervonta at the end of the day retires as he wants to this year without fighting Shakur, I think his legacy will be tainted. They were saying that because people have called him a cherry picker all the time. They've called him names. He chooses opponents, and he actually goes down to the lower weight, and picks up a fighter there, and a lower level, and beats him up and knocks him out. And people are thinking he's ducking the main fighters in the division. If you have a look at Stevenson was open to the fight. He requested it. He still called him out after beating Padley. So if Gervonta keeps going around like that, all he's doing is harming and destroying a legacy, a very good one. He's still undefeated in 30 fights, 28 by knockout. He's a great fighter. The person he's fighting in the name of Lamont Roach, he's had only one breach. He's a champion coming up in weight. And people are just looking at him, and they're saying, why is he always going to fight people from the lower division? Why not fight people, unify the title against people in your weight division? That is what we're not seeing from Gervonta, and it's rather sad not to see that, because we know he's a talented boxer. What we'll be talking about today in this fight is the tactics and the and the prediction. Sorry, bro. As we said before, most die-hard fight fans do not care about this fight. Roach is coming out from a lower weight. Will he be a factor in this fight? Will he affect Roach? That is the question we're asking. And will the power of Davies be the equalizer in this fight? Because you know how outstanding he is, you know how his power comes. Will he be the joker, really, in this fight? That's another question. And then another question, which is very obvious always in everybody's, especially the core boxing fans, is Gervonta Davies a cherry picker by picking this fight? We'll tell you in no particular order, in a bit, what we think. You see, the most important fight for Gervonta, we've said, is Shakur Stevenson, or unify against another person, Zabata, any other lightweight champion, not fighting people coming up in weight. We said that a couple of times, and we hammered on it, and it doesn't make sense. He will be regarded at the end of his career, towards the end of his career, Gervonta will be regarded as a proper dog, a docker, because he's avoiding the main guys in his weight division, but he's all over the internet, all over the social media. Well, I wouldn't say he's claiming, because he's one of the faces of boxing, I admit that. But your legacy, we saw Muhammad Ali, when he was up there, we saw him fight everybody in the weight division. We saw Sugar Ray Leonard do the same in the 80s. We saw Tyson do the same thing as well. We saw Holyfield as well. So if you're the face of boxing, you claiming to be the face of boxing, assuming that you're the face of boxing, you have to show people that you are the face of boxing. It's not all talk and all math and no action. That is what I call it. It's just like a whole lot of other boxers. I'm going to mention their names, but that is by the way anyway. But we're talking about Gervonta, and we're going to focus on it. Fans are not excited with this match. The legacy, as you said, will be tainted if he doesn't fight unify the titles, or even become why can't he become an undisputed champion? We've seen what Terence Crawford has done in the light welterweight division, what he's done in the welterweight division, what he's done in the super welterweight division. and what he's going to do or is planning to do in the super middleweight division. That is legacy, bro. No doubt about that. Any generation you come, you see people who make the legacy work, make it bold, and well, there is something that Gervonta Tank Davies is not telling us. He's not saying it. That is why he doesn't want to fight with Shakur, because these two fighters have been together for a very long time in the amateurs. They probably spared and in the gym over the years. Why is avoiding him like a plague? Laying conditions on how to fight him is bizarre. But that notwithstanding, we'll go on with the plans with Roach. Roach will say is well, it's not underrated. Roach is coming up in weight, and it's going to be very hard for him to beat Gervonta, and let us be honest, we have to say this, Gervonta has got power, he's got slickness, he's got movement, he can take the sting out of the punches you throw and make you pay as well, make you miss and make you pay. So how can Roach defeat him or come close to defeating him or putting a competition against him, a fight against him? He's coming on the front foot. Take away all his angles, come from the angles, and attack the body relentlessly. We saw what body punches does. We saw Zhang the other day with Ajit Kabayao. You know what happened. So if he comes close to Gervonta and lands on the body, because the body doesn't move, if he's going to go to the head of Gervonta first, he will miss. And Gervonta will honestly make him pay. That is the thing you have to understand about Gervonta. That is why he's a great boxer. No matter what people say, no matter what I say here, I still respect him as a very good boxer. But what we're angry with is his ducking. He's giving reasons not to fight Shakur. Why? There is something he knows that other people don't know. Both him and Shakur. That's why Shakur is challenging always, and Gervonta is ducking. Gervonta is ducking, sorry. So, having said that, I will be honest with you. The chances of Roach winning is a puncher's chance, because we say styles make fight, and a punch can change the whole dynamics of the fight. If Roach comes out in the first round and touches Gervonta Tank Davies with a haymaker, he might not recover from it. We've seen it happen. It happened to Joshua the other day. Happened to so many other fighters, So it's not something that is out of place. It does happen, but it's a puncher's chance. It's very minute, to say the least. But for Roach to even, in this fight, for Roach to win or have a chance in winning, he has to attack the body, he has to put pressure on the body, pressure on the front foot, make Gervonta fight on the back foot, make him pick punches, roughen him up, make him uncomfortable, punch him, take angles and punch him in an area that he doesn't, with the right hand, because he's fighting a southpaw. It's going to come through the middle. The punches are going to come direct through the middle, straight on to the head, to the solar plexus. We saw what that does. The solar plexus punches, the most painful punches you can take with the liver punch. He has to come from that. Look at the anatomy of David and follow it like that. He's a bigger guy in this. And if you time Davies coming in, especially when Davies is, because Davies will study you the first few rounds, move around, make you punch out and know where you're coming from, and then comes with a sets his own trap and comes and fights you and takes you out. He's got a devastating left punch, which is rocked most people that he's met. So that is the main thing now. And Davies is, even though he's called a cherry picker, when he picks those guys, he puts them in their place and shut them up. We just saw what happened to Frank Martin. He was also coming up in weight to challenge him. And we've seen other fighters fight him. Santa Cruz, we've seen Rolly Romero. Since the person that gave him a good fight and he went on points is recently is Pitbull Cruz. You know, he went on 12 points and he defeated him on unanimous decision. But the other people he knocks out. And I feel the same thing is going to happen to Roach if he doesn't fight well. You know, I think Gervonta will take him out before the end of the 10th round. I said it before. Not in this particular channel, but I've had an argument with people who said that Gervonta is this and Gervonta is that. But I've told them, look, Gervonta is going to clean this guy out and take him out before the end of the 10th round. The fight Gervonta needs is, and the fight is going to make him more popular than he is now, make people respect him more, and guarantee a place, the legacy he needs in boxing, you know, the Hall of Fame. He will guarantee it forever if he fights and beats Shakur, which I tell you is a very difficult ask. Having said that, I'll say our time is up. Gervonta wins this fight by TKO or KO before the end of the 10th round. Do have a lovely day and God bless. Bye.